In last lecture we already learned about the preparation of sulfur dioxide gas. Now into that we prepare the sulfur dioxide from sulfur. Directly when sulfur burn with oxygen, in the presence of oxygen, sulfur dioxide is formed. The second method is from sulfite, that is the sodium sulfite. When reacts with H2SO4 sulfuric acid, there is again formation of, that is the sulfur dioxide. And third method, that is from sulfide, which is the industrial method. From zinc sulfide and from ferrous sulfide we prepare the sulfur dioxide. Now let us learn the physical properties of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide is a colorless gas with a pungent smell. That means rotten egg smell. That is called as the pungent smell, means rotten egg smell. So it is the colorless gas with a pungent smell. Then it is the poisonous in nature. Sulfur dioxide gas is poisonous in nature. Sulfur dioxide is highly soluble in water and its solution in water is also called as the sulfurous acid. Sulfur dioxide plus H2O form the sulfurous acid. Formula is H2SO3. That is the sulfurous acid, not sulfuric. Because sulfur trioxide when reacts with water it forms the sulfuric acid, and when sulfur dioxide reacts with water it forms the sulfurous acid. It liquefies at room temperature under a pressure of 2 atmosphere. The pressure, if we doubled, that is the pressure of the gas is doubled, that is the 2 atmosphere, then sulfur dioxide converts into the liquid sulfur dioxide and it boils at 263 Kelvin. That means minus 10 degree centigrade. Minus 10 degree centigrade. This only very less temperature the sulfur dioxide gas, sulfur dioxide liquid can be boiled. Now let us learn the chemical properties of sulfur dioxide. Now first property is with chlorine gas. Sulfur dioxide reacts with chlorine in the presence of charcoal, which acts as the catalyst to form the sulfuryl chloride SO2Cl2. Now see on the blackboard. When SO2 gas reacts with the chlorine gas in the presence of charcoal, which acts as the catalyst, we obtain the SO2Cl2 gas. The name of that gas is the sulfuryl gas. Now second property is with oxygen. Now sulfur dioxide when oxidized in the presence of dioxygen, in the presence of catalyst vanadium pentoxide V2O5, then it gives sulfur trioxide. In this way sulfur trioxide can be formed from sulfur dioxide in the contact process, where this vanadium pentoxide acts as the catalyst. Now in the preparation of sulfuric acid, first the SO2 gas is converted into SO3 gas, and then SO3 gas when reacts with water or bubbled in water, we obtain the sulfuric acid. Now this is that process in the presence of vanadium pentoxide. Remember that catalyst is very important. Vanadium pentoxide, which is used in the contact process. That means there we have the contact process we have to learn. Now see on page number 153, there is the figure is given for the, which is the flow diagram of manufacture of sulfuric acid. Now that is the contact process. But in this year, this diagram is not for you, but that diagram is always asked into the board examination in the last few years. I think last year this diagram is asked into the board examination, HSC board examination. That is the contact process to formation of manufacture of sulfuric acid, and this is one of the reaction of that contact process. That is the sulfur dioxide when reacts with oxygen, it forms the sulfur trioxide. Now next is the reaction with NaOH, alkali, sodium hydroxide. Sulfur dioxide readily reacts with the sodium hydroxide solution to form the sodium sulfite, Na2SO3. The formula of sodium sulfite is Na2SO3. Twice NaOH plus SO2 forms Na2SO3. The reaction is balanced there are the 2 sodium atoms, 1 sulfur, and totally 4 oxygen are there. Out of that, and 2 hydrogen because twice NaOH. Out of that, 3 oxygen comes into Na2SO3 and 1 oxygen and 2 hydrogen form the H2O. Now this is also important reaction with NaOH. Now next reaction is the reaction with this sodium sulfite. Sodium sulfite again reacts with the sulfur dioxide gas in the presence of water. Now sulfur dioxide when reacts with the sodium sulfite to form the sodium hydrogen sulfite. Now that is the sodium hydrogen sulfite or sodium bisulfite, it also called as that NaHCO3 is called sodium bicarbonate. So NaHSO3 is called sodium bisulfite, or it is also called as the sodium hydrogen sulfate. Now these are the chemical properties. Now next is that is also the chemical property, and the name of that is the reducing properties of sulfur dioxide. Sulfur dioxide reduces some of the chemicals, such as when sulfur dioxide reacts with the moist sulfur dioxide reduces with ferric salt to form the ferrous salt. You know that in ferric the iron atom are in the +3 state. Now remember that this is the ferric chloride and this is ferrous sulfate. Now this ferric ion have 2 oxidation state. One is the +3 state. Here chlorine have -1, 3 chlorine. So -3 balanced by the +3. So this is the ferric ion, and here SO4 have the -2 charge. So Fe have the +2 charge. Now these are the 2 different oxidation state of the iron, ferric and ferrous. Now you know that if the oxidation state decreases, what happen? Electron is accepted, and gain of electron means reduction. Gain of electron means reduction. Now here this Fe+3 is converted into Fe+2, that means gain of electron. So there is a reduction, then which reduces this sulfur dioxide reduces this Fe+3 ion. So it is the reducing agent, and sulfur dioxide have the reducing property. How it reduces? Now see here, this +3 state is converted into +2 state. You just balance all the oxidation number. Here totally +6 oxidation number of this. Here sulfur have +4 oxidation number, oxygen have -2. Now we calculate the total oxidation number from the left hand side. Here is the +6. Now this sulfur have +4, oxygen have -4, totally -2 plus -2. Now here hydrogen have again +4 oxidation because there are 4 hydrogen atom, and this -2. If we do the total of this, what is there? This get cancelled. Again there is the +6 is total oxidation. +8, बराबर? +8 is the oxidation state to the left hand side. Now what is the oxidation state to the right hand side? +8. Now this +4 again here. Suppose yes, these are get separated here. So there is the charge separation. So +4 -2, that is this get there is only +2 is remaining because total is +4, and this -2, +2 remaining, and this +4. How many? +6. Reaction is not balanced by the oxidation number. But here we are observing that the +3 state is directly converted into the +2 state, and here sulfur have the +4 state, and here becomes the oxidation state of sulfur is also there. Yes, here what is the oxidation state of sulfur? +4, and here as they give the -2 charge, that means SO2 is converted into SO4. That means the oxidation state of sulfur here becomes +3 here +4. Now total is 4 into 2 -8 -2 गेले तर -6 ला बॅलन्स करण्यासाठी +6 इथे +4 होता ना इथे +6 झालं म्हणजे त्याचं वाढलं. The oxidation state of sulfur increases. That means it oxidizes. It itself get oxidizes, but it reduces the ferric ion into the ferrous ion. We have to only see that as this SO2 gas reduces this, then it must have to go oxidation. How it go oxidation? Here it have the oxidation state +4, but in SO4 2 minus it have the oxidation state +6. That means this oxidation state increases, but it decreases the oxidation state of the ferric into the ferrous. Therefore, this reduces this state. Now this is the reducing property of SO2. Now learn the next reducing property, potassium permanganate. When sulfur dioxide reacts with potassium permanganate, there is also reduction of this potassium permanganate. Moist sulfur dioxide decolorizes the acidified potassium permanganate solution. Now potassium permanganate solution is purple in color, but when it reacts with this SO2 gas, the purple color disappears and colorless solution is formed. That means this reduces the potassium permanganate into the that is the magnesium sulfate, potassium sulfate and H2SO4, that is the sulfuric acid is formed into that. Now they said that in potassium permanganate solution, the Mn, what is the oxidation state of Mn? See here. If there is only one molecule, now -2 into 4 -8. This potassium have +1 state, manganese have +7. Now this +7 state is converted into how many here? Now sulfate have -2 charge, so manganese have the +2. +7 state is converted into +2 state. That means magnesium, that is potassium manganate, get reduced. Magnesium ion get reduced. And here sulfur have the oxidation state +4. So here the oxidation state of sulfur becomes, now here this -8 to balance -8 +8. So +4 state converted into +8. That means sulfur get oxidized and this manganese ion get reduced. Now in this way, this sulfur dioxide reduces the +7 state into the +2 state. So that they given that in KMnO4, the potassium manganate, in that magnesium have the +7 state. Now next is the again the reducing property of this sulfur dioxide, that it reduces the halogen to the halo acid. Now here halogen, this iodine have 0 oxidation state, but here the iodine have -1 oxidation state. Then oxidation state decreases or increases? Decreases. 0 पासून -1 झालं ना, डिक्रीज झालं म्हणजे त्याचं रिडक्शन झालं. Here as it is in the its original state, so the oxidation state is 0, but here it reacts with the hydrogen, so its hydrogen have +1 state, so iodine have -1. So 0 changes to -1, that means decreases. Oxidation state decreases means it gets reduced. And which reduces it? Sulfur. Here sulfur have +4 state, but here sulfur have what is the state of this sulfur? Here +6. Here because -8 +2. How many remaining? -6. To balance -6. What is the oxidation state of sulfur here? +6. So +4 oxidation state increases here. That means sulfur get oxidized and iodine get reduced. And which reduces iodine to hydroiodic acid? This sulfur dioxide reduces iodine to hydroiodic acid. Now see the structure on the blackboard. The structure of SO2 gas is just like somewhat that of the ozone gas. It is also angular structure. It also have the two resonating structures. The oxygen of singly bonded with that of sulfur have three pairs of lone pairs of electron that get delocalized, and the single bond is converted into double bond. Again the double bond shift on the another oxygen atom, and there is also three lone pairs of electrons. Now this is the sulfur dioxide have the angular OSO bond angle is about 119.5 degree, and the SO double bond arises from d pi p pi bonding. Remember that here the d pi p pi bonding. It is the resonance hybrid of two canonical forms. Now this is the SO bond is there, and the bonding is d pi p pi. Remember that. Now they do not give the hybridization. In the old textbook there is given the hybridization of SO2 gas, and the bonding between OS bond is p pi d pi. Now in the 11th standard we do the hybridization. Here oxygen and oxygen get hybridized with its atomic orbitals, and there is the p pi d pi bond between the S and O. Now let us see the uses of sulfur dioxide. This is also very important. You know that sulfur dioxide have the bleaching property, and in refining of petroleum and sugar, this sulfur dioxide is also used for the decolorization. In sugar factory there is the colorful sugar syrup. In the sugar factory the sugar syrup is first there, and that sugar syrup after decolorization, after crystallization give the white colored sugar. But the syrup of sugar is colorful due to the cane juice color. The color of the sugar syrup is as like of the cane juice, and after the decolorization that sugar becomes white, and the decolorization is done by using this sulfur dioxide gas in the sugar factory and also in the petroleum. In bleaching wool and silk also, because wool and silk are obtained from the animals. Sometimes black color wool is also there. So to decolorize the black color or grey color wool into the white color wool, this SO2 gas is used. And always again the silkworm are there which give us the silk. If the silk is not 100% white, then it becomes first bleaches by the SO2 gas. Now SO2 gas is also used as the anti-chlor disinfectants. Disinfectant means infections due to the different bacteria, viruses are not there if we use the SO2 gas as the disinfectant. As a preservative also this SO2 gas is used to preserve the different, sometimes to preserve the biological samples, this SO2 gas may be used. In the manufacture of H2SO4, I already tell you that the sulfur dioxide is converted into first sulfur trioxide by using the vanadium pentoxide, and then the sulfur trioxide on bubbling into the water gives the H2SO4. Sodium bisulfite we already see into the chemical properties of SO2. The liquid SO2 is used as a solvent to dissolve a number of organic and inorganic chemical. So it is also used as the solvent in the liquid form, as the solvent in organic and inorganic chemical reaction. Now let us see the manufacture of sulfuric acid in the contact process. आज मला काय